Joe, Jeroen from Amsterdam, Netherlands. Quick question about the collaboration with Dupuis. Dupuis is known in Europe as a graphic novel. That's like day publisher, 48 pages, bigger format. How did you get into the collaboration with that company, French company?
You know, as it turns out, like the day after I left Marvel, the first company to call me was Mad Cave. I said, you know, you want to do whatever, anything you want to do, and I'm in my conversations with them. That we did a bunch of Zooms. I got to meet the owner of the company. I got to meet the CEO of the company, and who are both creators themselves, right? And I just fell in love with their mentality towards publishing, their philosophy towards publishing, right? It's about good books. That's what it's about over there. And they were growing, and they had a plan, more importantly, because so many people just fly by the seats of their, you know. So I just like really fell in love with these guys. Then at New York City Comic Con 2 years ago, which was shortly after my conversations with Mad Cave, and I'm still, you know, I'm still kind of playing the field out there. I ran into my old friend Olivier Jalabert, who is one of the top number 2 guy up there at Dupuis, and he's like, "What do you want to do? What do you do?" I'm not going to do my crappy French accent, but he's like, you know, so because he knows that on my bucket list was the idea of doing a graphic album at some point, a European graphic album. So we started talking, and I said, "You know Mark Irwin?" I said, "Yes, we know Mark." So I'm like, "Wow, this is like that old commercial, like, you got chocolate in my peanut." Yes, you probably never saw this. "You got chocolate in my peanut butter." "No, you got peanut butter in my chocolate." And I'm like, maybe we could all do something together, because the other thing is that at this moment, because I've been doing them for so long, I love superheroes, but I want to do something else. So I was telling Olivier about the content that I had in mind, and the stories that I wanted to tell, and the characters I wanted to tell, and he's like, "You know, that stuff would do gangbusters out here." And it was right up Mad Cave's alley, so, you know, we sort of all got together and created this venture by which, you know, comics will come out here, States and North America, then compiled and drawn in, and with hopefully a little bit more of a European feel. We're going to be bringing in some European artists, some South American, just sort of out of the ordinary, with some great writers, established writers, and just do some fun stuff, you know, and see how it plays, because we're going to be working on stories that we love, that we hope all markets will really enjoy, you know. So yes, that's kind of how it came about, and it's really interesting because, you know, I'm learning more about the graphic album world, right? And so I'm talking to Stefan, who's the editor-in-chief over at Dupuis. He's like, "We need more panels, you know." And so I'm looking at a lot of the graphic, I'm like, "Man, there's 14 panels on this page, right?" The page is a little wider, so but we have to look at it in that way as well. Like, you know, what does that audience expect, and is this something that would alienate sort of a North American audience, and then find that sweet spot where we can tell these stories with a structure that work for both, you know. So it's really fun.
Thank you. Looking forward to it.
Thank you, man. Me too.